Hello friends, this is Carmen. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going on a window shopping trip to Lowe's. It has been a hot minute since I have been at Lowe's and I'm so excited to see what they have, even though I am banned from buying anything. But I just had to see what they had and I went straight to the Urban Jungles display, and they have a wonderful selection of Dracaenas and Fiddly Figs and Sansieverias, and this is some type of Philodendron. I'm not sure what it is, Jungle Boogie maybe, but it's $22.98. You know how much I love their pots. They have a wonderful selection of pottery, and they have some smaller ones. I believe these were $12.98. For Sansieverias and some Dracaenas, but again, a wonderful selection of pottery. And they have some Peperomias too tucked away back there. Ponytail, palm. Plants were looking really nice. They must have just gotten a shipment in, and here's a fern, a Staghorn Fern, and those were $16.98. I think that was the only one of those, but again, just a great selection. That one is the Live Trends pot. It's a ceramic, shiny, nice, smooth ceramic pot. And look at these Arrowhead plants. So nice and big. It didn't say exactly what kind it was. Now this is from Corey Nurseries. It's not from the Urban Jungles line, but they looked really, really nice. Corey Nurseries out of California has really been putting out some wonderful products, like this Rhaphidophora tetrasperma for $19.98. It's a good size one too. Remember when these used to be so expensive? I can't believe it. And here they have the ZZ plant. These are looking nice. $16.98. Some wonderful ruby ficus trees. Really nice tinge, and most of them had leaves opening, so they're in good shape. Some Fiddly Figs. They also had some larger ones. Some of them had some dark spots, but overall for $19.98 in a nice pot, I think that was a pretty good deal. They had some really large Dieffenbachias. I don't know what the name of this particular one is, but it's in great shape. And $19.98, I think it's a really good deal. Really nice, strong stem on that one. They had some Calatheas, rattlesnake there. You know, once I moved to Florida, I may get some Calatheas, and they had some really gorgeous Philodendron Birkins. Again, a plant that used to be super expensive, now $19.98, and look how wonderful they look. Peace lily, and some great looking Sansevieria, Laurentii Sansieverias. Some more Dieffenbachia and Fiddly Figs and Calatheas, and they had some smaller ones too, a few little succulents there. Let's check out what the rest of the store has. I did stop by the Patio Furniture section just to check out what they have. One of the things that I'm really looking forward to when I move to Florida is having a Florida room and really just having some wonderful outdoor furniture out there. I still want an egg chair, $628. Not sure if I'm willing to pay that much for it, but they had a really nice selection, so it's giving me a lot of ideas of what I can afford for one and what styles are out there too. Now back to the plants. Look at this awesome display of kalanchoes they have here. It's like a carpet of flowers. Their anthuriums are looking really nice too. $18.98, I thought that was a little bit high for them. But the peace lilies were really good at $10.98. That's a good price for them. You can always count on peace lilies. And they had some larger Sansieverias and Fiddly Figs there. Those are $29.98, but I just thought they were a little overpriced for the size. And some of them weren't looking all that great either. Now these Kalanchoes are a great Easter display or for Mother's Day. They're $6.98. A nice big pot of those planted together. That would be nice. And they had some beautiful orchids too. I just have not had any luck with orchids ever. But I do love admiring them. And at $21.98, that's not a bad price. It just had such a beautiful selection of them. Some larger Dracaenas. Now, another plant that I'll be able to grow in Florida are Bromeliads. And at $9.98, I could probably get them cheaper in Florida, but I was inspired by my Florida friend Peggy from Peggy's Plants. She had Bromeliads in her outside garden, and they were just spectacular. So she has inspired me to try these once I get out there. And look at the selection of flowers that they have. It's just really incredible. Larger Dracaenas at $26.98. Again, I think they're a little overpriced. And some smaller plants, some crotons. Some ferns and ivy there. Now these peperomias here, I thought they were like really light in color. The green on them was just very light. I don't know if that's a new kind of peperomia, but it just seemed different to me. Now look at this tiny, tiny little arrowhead plant. It's just so cute. This would look so cute in like a little terrarium or a fairy garden. And some more crotons. I always want to call them croutons. Now here are some more Corey's Nursery's plants. These are a little bit larger and they have some cover pots on them. $14.98 for these different variety of Dracaenas. And some ivies up above. I've never been one for ivies. They have a heartleaf philodendron here. This was the only one that they had. This philodendron here, as I knock over this Dracaena here, this philodendron here, I'm not sure what it is. Friends, if you know, please let me know down in the comments. And it was $14.98. It just says premium philodendron. Like, how am I supposed to know that? I don't know if it's a red Congo or what it is, but they had a few different selection of philodendrons there in really good shape. And they also had some Miranda plants that were looking pretty good. And I believe these were $14.98 also. They are in nursery pots with a cover pot over them. Again, some beautiful Diffenbachias. Really nice selection of them, different varieties. Varieties I have not seen, like these very, very white ones. Or maybe I just don't remember. It's been so long since I've been in a nursery. My favorite aglaonemas. These are looking wonderful. And some alocasia poly. They did have some little tiny poly ones, but these are a little bit bigger. $19.98. That was a little bit much for them, but they had this nice calathea here. And a pretty good size Ficus Audrey. They also had some Pothos Enjoy and some Philodendron Brazils. Some of them tucked away back there. And they had one sorry looking little Micans up there, but the rest were golden pothos and they looked okay. And this is the Live Trends in Urban Jungle display. They have some really nice hanging neon pothos. I always really like their hanging baskets and pots. And they always have a nice assortment of really creative air plant displays. Tiny little peperomias. These are always great for gifts or displaying on your desk. And some more Dracaenas and some lucky bamboo. You never go wrong with those. Super easy to take care of. And we're going to finish off, friends, with these beautiful Peperomias and Zz Plants. It was so nice to be back inside of a Lowe's and back amongst the plants. Even though I'm not going to be buying anything, I am now in the mode of what can I get once I get to Florida. And, I'm really looking forward to getting those plants once I get there. If you enjoyed today's video, friends, please do give it a thumbs up. That helps me out so very much. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe so you can come along with me on my field trip editions. Have a blessed day, friends. I'll see you next time.